Hey there, how are you doing tonight, Bee? You ready for this? I'm so excited. Hey Joie, how are you doing? Alright, I got it on controller here, so we'll see how this works. Okay, so I did see one thing. We are skipping ahead a little from our last Monkey Island game for those who are uninitiated. You've been exiled to the workshop laptop. Oh no! Let's see what this interface button is. Yeah, let's display the speaker's name. Now, I have not this is the first time I've actually launched this game, so let me go ahead and actually get that up on screen. I think I forgot to switch over. So this actually takes place, apparently, this is kind of a little bit in the vein of, the Telltale, not Telltale, the Odd Gentleman version of King's Quest. So this is going to be an adventure that is a retold adventure, rather. So your cable is frayed, so you quote-unquote borrowed it. Oh my god, I am so excited for Murray. So yes, so for those who aren't familiar with the Monkey Island games, we are skipping ahead, technically, I guess. But they have provided us
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
This beautiful thing to catch up on.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Tell me more. Do you have a car?
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay, hold on. Well, can you tell me something other than you? Am I gonna need to switch over to mouse and keyboard? Maybe. It is, yeah, this is actually, I think, gonna be Guybrush telling his kid a story.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was the pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
No, that was completely legit.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. we wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay?
And delicious, too.
I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times.
Good times.
The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic.
He never gave the monocle back.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle.
My love, Murray.
I got eaten by a snake.
Oh yeah, he did.
I erupted a volcano on purpose. I got buried alive. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match.
Aww.
Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
What daggers?
I wrote a great haiku for the wedding
those
invitation.
daggers.
I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it? I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
Oh, why did we keep that?
I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Okay. Alright, and now we're all caught up. We'll play the other games at some point, but there you go. Let's do it. Alright. I think we should go hard mode, guys. Puzzles all the way. And I'm gonna hate myself for this. Irish bread ripper. Mighty pirate.
Take this, LeChuck!
Boy brush.
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything.
Boy brush.
Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Chucky has good ideas. I don't know about that. I'm gonna see if I can turn on some dialogue. There we go. Yep, we are going in blind. Let's see.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Well, that's disgusting.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boom!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Is it real?
Sounds real. The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one. Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Oh yeah, he's totally trying to poison you, Boy Brush. Well, we gotta get some scurvy dogs. Right, but okay.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really low.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries
Yum.
are 2 pieces of 8.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
How do you half the piece of 8? Does that mean it's a 16th? Come back to the glasses. Ew.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor. Looks like they need a swabby in here.
Weird. I want to slip on
Did
the
you
grease
know
though.
you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Please don't listen to Chucky.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Well then, I guess never mind.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Okay.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
A chien scorbut? I don't know if that is accurate. This place is definitely up to date on the health code.
They put it on a leg to keep
Yeah,
you
yeah,
from
yeah, hold
walking. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Press Y to open my inventory. Oh, nice. Now we don't have to remember. Wait. Hold on. Let's look at the bottom of that. Oh my god, it's got little boy brush on it. Oh, that's so adorable. Chucky has great ideas. Well,
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Good, you unlocked it.
oh, this is lovely.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Show me.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Oh, that is.
Gross.
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh.
Oh, beautiful.
Gross.
What was it to search cycle through? Was it? Ah.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Gross. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in
Oh
that.
yeah, go sniff the
Ugh.
sludge.
What is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
You wash your hands with the poop water. Cool. That is beautiful.
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We might have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Well then.
Did you know your feet won't smell?
That's where the outhouse key was. It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this back.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks.
I can't put it back. Alright, well.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Ew. Oh my god!
Tastes like a piece of 8.
Ew.
Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Oh.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
Oh, so
What are you getting?
worth it.
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. I'm having these for breakfast,
Ron,
lunch, and
why?
dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I wonder if this is drinking water.
We'll check it out. Nope. It's rat water.
Sounds real. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
I wonder where those two people we were following went.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Oh, he's on to us. Well, I guess we'll just go follow these people.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Well, I guess, let's go look at our to-do list. Mess around and explore. Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, This is a lot of stuff to do. Find our real parents. Well, let's get going.
I once got a...
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship.
That
They
doesn't
started
sound
making
right.
them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But
any
the
of this
older
real?
design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is
I
a
need to know
little
if this is
larger than
real
the
at
other.
all.
That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips
Fascinating.
are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors
this a
these days are
Wikipedia
made
article?
of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust.
How long
About
did this
30
go
years
on?
ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor.
How long do
So
you think
they
she'll
gave
go
up
on?
and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
There's... I can press left. Cool.
That's a cool anchor.
Oh no!
But did you know they were used and they started then? The current, but you can still on a modern ink. That's to prevent the little flip. Most ink about 30. Oh, but the word they're called. Yeah.
I wonder where this path goes.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
I'm like, I'm wondering who D is. Whee! I beat you! Oh, wait.
Hey, Chucky. Wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, cheater!
Oh,
You have to wait until I say go.
hold. Okay, fine. Alright, hold left trigger,
Hey,
right
Chucky.
trigger to walk faster.
Wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
I can't
2,
even read that
1,
entire
go.
thing. Oh, fuck!
Chucky wins!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Nuts!
Wait, what was it saying?
You up for another?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
I do not know how to win that. Okay,
Woohoo! Yeah!
fine.
Darn!
Maybe I've made mistakes, guys.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Mwah.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Look, why?
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut. Let's be frank, you can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win!
I win. Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun. Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Oh boy, this is how we die.
Don't feed the duck.
But now I want to feed the duck.
It smells bad.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills
boy.
a whole shoebox.
I'm gonna poison the duck, I think, guys.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
No, don't! No, we just poisoned it.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if! Do you like to hunt for 4-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
I found one!
Awesome.
Oh, this art is so
There's still
cute.
one left? Darn.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Let's see. What should I wish for, guys? This is hard work. How do I choose? Should I wish that Chucky has a mustache? Cool plant. Alright.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh!
I take it back. That was the best.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
I know, me too. Should give
In
them a
France,
beard.
they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
I don't know. I guess we'll see if we can feed it the 4-leaf clover. It's a lucky duck!
I want to feed the duck.
Well, now we gotta figure out how to beat him in a race. Okay, so it says I'm supposed to hold it harder? Hold on, let me look at the controls. Oh, got it, okay. Hold on. Let me practice running. Alright, there we go.
You up for another?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Oops.
cheater!
My
You
bad.
have to.
Alright.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win! I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Who are you?
I wonder where this path goes.
I guess we're gonna go see. I think because the only thing left on our list. It kind of sounds a little like Morgan.
In France,
but D
they call a
doesn't
scurvy
sound like
dog
Morgan.
a chien scorbut.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids.
Oh my
Having
god!
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs!
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story
Poor
was about.
Brush.
Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one.
Look at the little
See,
baby
there was a
boy.
rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
It's a baby. That is a funny way to bring that back in. Oh, look at it, guys. It's Melee Island. Oh, this hits right in the feels. My nostalgia. Right? Yes. Oh my god, it's taking me right back. They were working all on this in secret. Oh my god, like everybody was like, they didn't say a word. I've been working on this for years. This was like, I think, the first video game that I had ever really played and beaten by myself. Or the original one, that is. Oh.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island.
It
The hub of
does.
pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in
Lookout
this
guy.
case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
I'm out in my own place. Bye!
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
A loud
They
city
say
talker.
opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I
Are
don't know how he
you
found
LeChuck?
out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly.
Just
That's
like
why I
last
came to
time.
Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Carla!
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Oh my god! Listen! Look at the hard rock cover. Oh my god.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
I love this.
No.
I need
Did
this
nobody
soundtrack.
remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Oh my god. Savage.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Aww.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
The scratching ha ha ha. The test just did me in.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
And the back of the scum bar is the kitchen. Yeah.
It's those 3 clowns at the back table.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote Lyme's as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting.
Oh, hold on. Back, Blaze. Must you in the middle of a stream?
So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. Well, it's definitely a mop. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way.
Stay away from that picture.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? Short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny.
Guybrush so
What do you
much.
bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Wally!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh, dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Right?
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It doesn't look finished. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so. Going out of business? This place is an institution. They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison
I
Enterprises.
don't like this Captain Madison.
This was my favorite novelty store. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. This place has kind of gone downhill. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Well, let's go talk to the House of Mojo then.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young.
TikTok?
There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets.
Like the
I
secret
am
of
no
Monkey Island?
expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay. Karina. Nice.
Karina.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Will I succeed?
Achievement depends mostly on the definition of success.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Never mind.
I never do.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
Beautiful.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Ah!
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog.
Oh.
When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Frog. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me. I can tell you no more. If it's forgiveness you seek, buy the frog.
I don't know why I need the frog, but I want it now.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
How much money do I have? Mighty Pirates to-do list.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Too bad it's empty. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Keep up the good work, buddy. Not very practical. Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Well, let's grab everything we can.
Ooh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread
Not
may
even
damage
bedspreads?
the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Perfect. Oh, trivia card. Mind if I do?
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Oh, this was fun. Let's go say hi to Wally.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is Maps and More, not Mops and More.
I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only way less convenient.
Oh, for old time's sake.
Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says Maps and More on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. Wally, can I have...
Absolutely.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Woo, looks chilly up there. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Wally.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Huh, never seen one of those before. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Oh, the latest ones.
I didn't know you made...
I don't.
Property foreclosed by order of...
Uh-oh.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
She has got so much wisdom.
No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a
Okay, enough with her right now.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Those look like
The note says, forced to close. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Is that Stan?
It seems to be stuck closed. Employees only. Aww. Also, the windows need some work. Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Eeh, a spider.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
Guybrush, you gotta get me...
I'll make it my number... I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Wait. I have a monocle.
How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget. It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
That's it. Okay.
any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
I'll look at it with the monocle, just in case.
You look like
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Oh, Stan.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want.
Stan.
Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way.
What did you do?
And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Oh.
Thanks. That's advice.
It is advice.
See you later.
Yep.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi there. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a fail-safe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Yep.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Yeah, interesting.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Would she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Whoa.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
Hats?
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Oh, I wonder if Whitey Bones is her mom.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made.
You bring me... It's pretty straightforward.
Ah, okay, hold on.
Oh. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Such a coincidence. Alright, let's open the trivia book. We've picked up a few things. What word is the curator asking for when solving the crossword puzzle? over. Okay. Whose wedding veil can be found in Chuck's cabin? Yeah, probably.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Oh, nice. Let's see. I don't need a hint.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells. It's hopeless.
State-of-the-art
The pen is mightier than the sword. The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair.
Well, let's go visit the governor.
Carla.
Oh, Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but
Captain
now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
Yeah, I've
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it.
The endless tale of the voyage that would not end.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Ooh.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Well, damn.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars,
Barbie
but it looks like they're for
LaFleur.
difficulty.
Wonder if she's an ingredient related to Morgan.
It's thicker than I would have imagined. Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Tricks you can do at home. Do not try to do these tricks at home.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's a lot of work being governor. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy.
A special portrait of the governor's sword.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Frozen instant cereal.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
I actually don't know which of these books we would need. Oh look! It's a map! Aww.
Meathook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
That is a tragedy. Oh look, this is so much nicer than the old way. You just run through everything.
I remember when this place used to be wall-to-wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress. Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Oh, this is so sad. Look at it. It's so empty.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried-up old sea sponge.
Well, take it.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's sad to see the shipyard like this. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. There was a time... The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Well, I need to get in there somehow. Hold on, wait.
The window's all boarded up. Is that an old tooth? The assets of this
I don't know how to get in there. Huh. I guess we can go free Otis. Let's go check out the forest. To the deep dark shores where I'm sure to get lost.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Aww.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter, written by Elaine Marley, while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Why do you have this big gear?
It's from the Melee Clock Tower, stolen during a pirate raid nearly 75 years ago. It was recently found at an inn on St. Martin, where it was being used to mill corn. I traded some old furniture for it that we had in the back room.
Has anyone thought about putting it back in the clock?
Nah. If the clock started working, it would only confuse people.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
That explains a lot.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Oh, really? Well then, I think we should look at that with a monocle, don't you?
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Oh no!
The display case is locked. Eye patch worn by
Well then, let's just go back here.
It's Cracker Mix. Some assembly required.
We'll just try again. Maybe the monocle will.
It makes things look bigger. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but...
Okay.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
But there was a shiny thing. You guys see the shiny thing, right?
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria. A classic specimen. Purple flowers. These must be lavender, or monkshood. Or I'm hopelessly lost without a map. Warning: the dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Alright, so we're gonna have to get a map. There's no circus anymore either. Oh, look. High Street, Low Street, Governor's Mansion. Nice. Guess we'll see if Wally has a map for the,
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean, well, never mind. Busy?
Yep.
I'll find that.
If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly any. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship.
I told her not to go. Interesting. He had another monocle to take? Maybe I can stack monocles.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
Well, we can go.
Hey,
flip
Guybrush!
Otis
Hey,
out.
kid!
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells. Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks. They say
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yep.
Alright, I guess back to the forest. Wait, that's how we run. Oh, that's so nice.
It makes things look bigger. If one monocle is good, two is better. This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
And alley-oop back to... I believe that was High Street.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi there. Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
And away we go!
The display case is locked.
Not for long.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Oh, damn it!
Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot.
Damn you, Parrot.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Well then. Well, that was too easy, wasn't it?
It'll be my ship soon enough.
I know! Stupid snitch parrot.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Maybe I will.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm more button than man at this point.
It's those three clowns at the back table. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Are you sure I can't persuade?
Yes.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion. Your
It's my lightsaber.
And a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Oh my god.
Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because
is
this is your own personal journey.
The vibro mop. We have to make our own vibro mop.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
This is so good.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave this story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Stay away from that picture.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
Nah, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh. You've been at this post a long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my hearing is still as sharp as the governor's sword.
And that's helpful for being a lookout?
There's hardly ever anything to see anyway. The job is mostly about greeting people. Welcome to Melee Island.
Thanks. Ever think about retiring?
Sure, sounds great. I'll get a little place where I can sit by the fire and watch the ocean.
Say.
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
This was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old tentpole holes. Well, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
Oh wait, I need to go to Low Street. Now I have a reason to get him off. Or to get a map.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Oh my god. So now I have to go get a sliver from the mop. What the heck?
Fancy. Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Okay, thanks. Well, it's definitely a mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Alright. Not sure how we're gonna get a sliver of the mop. Or do I have anything wood in my inventory?
Yo-ho!
It's good for relieving stress.
Find the mop handle tree. What's I doing?
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast. Supplies are limited.
Alright. Hold on, what am I... Let me look at our inventory. Oh yeah, we were going to Carlos. By stupid Captain Madison. Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur. Okay.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Well, I have a forgiveness frog.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Alright, well, hold on.
Dear Carla, sorry for blowing you up that one time. I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Oh wait, I meant to give her the frog.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Probably. I do want to talk to her about the recipe really quick.
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Okay, I'll try to write something real on the frog this time. Oh, shit. Did we remember... I think we're gonna have to actually, like, okay, nice. Use this to write on the frog. Dear Lane, dear Wally, to whom it may concern.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
Do we remember what port it was?
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself. It's a forgiveness frog, but I juiced it up with a written apology. This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Okay. Okay, we need to. I need to remember what it was about Santa Catalina.
Can we try the frog again?
No. Okay.
Dear, this isn't one thing. I reject your.
Okay.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. I've seen that same painting on a box. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. It's a lot of work being governor.
I know they said something about Santa Catalina, I just don't remember what. Okay, I think I have to go to the museum, don't I? Alright, to the museum. It's in the Bustin' town. Thank you. Thank you.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Okay. Heroic actions.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
We will go check the museum, just in case. If they'll let us back in.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
I think we need water for the crackers. And I know I think we saw water somewhere.
Eye patch 1.
Well, okay, I don't see anything. About Carla in here, I don't think. So we'll see if the courage part helps. Alright, here. Have your freaking frog. Why are you trying to give the frog to...
This is for you.
Alright.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but...
Alright. We have to actually give it back, I think, if we want to read other stuff.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Yeah, it's filled with nasty-looking water.
He'll never complain again.
Alright, Headbook. What do I do with this freaking mop? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Ah, okay.
Brilliant innovation.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Seems like a lot, but okay.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Alright, Wally.
Snazzy sign. What? Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Dedication to dedication.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Alright, now we've got a map. Ah, this game. So much fun. Alright, map. Alright, so we go the Purple Flower way. And then I think it was the Purple Flower way again. Yes. And then carnivorous plants. Or mushrooms.
Ah.
Is that mushrooms? Yes, it's mushrooms. And then after the mushrooms, it looks like it's purple flower. Purple flower. found it! Oh, look at this beautiful little glade.
It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Oh,
Like
look!
your mama, little prickly kids.
It's an adorable little hedgehog family.
Hey, little fella.
Frisky squirrel.
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
Alright, well, hack off a branch with our trusty knife. What have we done? Guybrush! Guybrush! What have you done? Look at all the poor animals! Why, Guybrush? Why?
Hey, little dear.
Look at this.
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
The squirrel is crying. Where's the hedgehog family? What have we done to them?
It's probably time for them to fly south. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I carved it myself. I'll take a shortcut back.
So that happened. Well, let's see. I have a mop handle.
I made a mop. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's go show off our mop. After we mentally scarred an entire Disney set of woodland creatures.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Three teaspoons in a tablespoon.
It's Carla's copy of
Ingredients,
Ingredients by
indeed.
Barbie LaFlay.
Coming along nicely.
Hey, Rix, how are you doing tonight? Well, I have a
really
mop.
have to salt it so often?
What do you think would happen if I took the book back when he wasn't looking? I just want to show off my mop.
Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it. So much to do. 16 cups in a gallon.
It's a classic, elegant mop with a sliver carved.
I'm not sure why I took this, but I have it.
It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
I am probably going to wrap it up here soon for the night, but... Need to make...
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Well, it doesn't say we have to add water, so... Alright.
Ho, ho!
Wait, why am I going here? I don't need to go here yet.
Hey, watch it!
I will not remember in a week. Alright.
It doesn't seem interested.
Okay. So we need water. There was water in the jail, wasn't there? Alright. Nothing but the best for our parrot friend.
Hey, kid!
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
Okay.
Darn it! I've been trying to inventory the spiders, but they keep eating each other, and I have to start over.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
See you later.
Yep. Hot dick.
Okay. Shop in town. Does he want my monocle? Oh, the shrunken head? No, I don't want to be there. Well, we'll just try everything we've got, I guess. Oh, shit, that's not what I meant to do!
That's not supposed to be... I'd better fold... Gotta get these edges perfect. That's full...
Did not mean to do that.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to...
Alright, let's do this without accidentally setting off the parrot alarm.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seemed...
Alright, would you like a shrunken head, Mr. Parrot? No? Would you like a knife, pretty parrot? No? Would you like to untangle the string? Alright, so I think we need to get some water.
Especially
or something.
fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Alright, we need to get something to, let's see if this combines with anything. Nope. Alright, fine.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Okay. Oh wait, who did Wally have a parrot? No. No, who had a parrot was the locksmith. That's right.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello. It doesn't seem interested. Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Sweet. Now we are in business. Perfect. To the museum! Again. Again. Again.
I've got enough to last me. There's some...
Can you please, while the... No! Unlock the display case. While he's eating the cracker, please!
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Well, I have everything I need. So let's say bye to everyone and... I feel like I should return the book. We made a big deal about that.
This will be excellent.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Oh, alright.
classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Oh wait, we need to go get it reinfused. That's right.
Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing.
Alright, we'll find that next week
a
then.
particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too.
Alright. I think this is a perfect place to leave off. Let's save. Alright guys, thank you for coming out. We can pick back up here next week. And find the, I guess, bite of 1,000 needles. Thank you all for coming out. This was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. I guess we will see where next week takes us. Until then, good night, everybody.